Howdy folks, so this section doesn't really have any new content, but it's mainly about getting you guys evaluating quadratic functions. So basically we want to be able to calculate y when we're given any value of x or vice versa. So this is just going to be a couple example problems working with that. So first, we're going to have the equation f of x equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 11. First thing we're going to want to do is find f of negative 4. So remember, this is just like working with functions. All you got to do is substitute negative 4 wherever you see x. So this is going to be 3 times negative 4 squared plus 2 times negative 4 minus 11, which is going to equal negative 4 squared is 16. So this is going to be 3 times 16, which is 48. Then plus 2 times negative 4, which is going to be negative 8, and then minus 11. And then just adding that all together, answer is going to be 29. So what this means is on this function we have the point negative 4, 29. Next thing is we're going to want to find x if f of x equals, let's say, negative 6. So we're going to now kind of do the reverse. We're going to say that negative 6 equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 11. And now really what we have here is just a quadratic equation. So we're going to want to move them over and have one side equal 0. So we're going to move the negative 6 over. So 0 is going to be equal to 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. Then we just need to solve for x here, so we can use the quadratic formula to do that. So x is going to equal negative b, which here will be negative 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is just going to be 4, minus 4 is c, so it's going to be 4 times 3 times negative 5, all over 2a, which is just going to be 2 times 3, which is 6. So then working with that a bit, this is going to simplify to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 64 over 6. So I'm starting to run out of room here on the screen. And square root of negative 64 is going to be 8. So performing this, we're just going to get x is equal to 1 or negative 5/3. So next part, we just want to remember the definition of an x-intercept. That's going to be when x equals 0. Whoa, this is being weird. You set f of x here equal to 0. So 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 11. And then we can just solve this using the quadratic formula. And that's going to be x equals negative b, which is negative 2, plus or minus square root b squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 3 times negative 11. And that's going to be all over 2a, which here will just be 6. And simplifying that, we're going to get x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 136 over 6. And then this is going to end up being approximately 1.61 or negative 2.28. So this means that the function intercepts the x-axis when x is equal to either 1.61 or negative 2.28. So now we want to figure out if f of x ever equals negative 5 or negative 15. So the first thing we're going to want to do is set f of x equal to negative 5. So negative 5 equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 11. Now we're going to set this one side equal to 0. So 0 equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 6. And now We don't really need to solve this quadratic equation because we just want to figure out if it ever equals -5 or if this like newfound equation right here has solutions. And to do that, all we really need to do is use the discriminant. Now remember, the discriminant is b squared minus 4a. It's what's under the radical. So let's do that. B squared here is going to be 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 3 times -6, which is going to end up equaling 76. So the discriminant here is positive, meaning there are going to be real solutions to this quadratic equation right here. So that means f of x will reach -5. So we're going to perform a similar exercise for -15 by first setting the equation equal to -15. So -15 equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 11. And then set 0, we'll get 0 equals 3x squared plus 2x plus 4. Then again we can use the discriminant and say b squared minus 4ac equals b squared here, which is 4, minus 4 times 3 times 4, which is going to equal -44. What that means is we have a negative under the radical, so there's going to be no solutions to this equation right here. So that means that the f of x will not equal -15.